I'm just going. Yeah. So first of all, let me introduce myself. And then after, yeah. So myself, Sonal Shah, I am CEO of this academy. And yes, N5 level, today's beginner's course demonstration. I came to Japan in 1990. So far, I have spent 31 years in Japan and 3 decades. A lots of experience, a good experience, and it's a huge, it's a kind of haven. With I'm blessed that I had opportunity to spend my a premium year of my life here in Japan. And yes, Japan is a country of language barriers, and everybody know that. So here I have a 25 years of working experience in Japan with the Japanese companies and along with my own infrastructure and everything. So looking at that, a huge experience of Japan with the Japanese people. Along with that, I started this academy because I thought money is not an issue because we are having a business called diamonds and jewelry industry. My husband is having a huge infrastructure in diamonds and jewelry industry, but I wanted to do something for the community because I always believe that whatever you get from the nature, whatever, like Japan has given me a fantastic life, Japan has given me everything. So I just wanted to contribute to the community, that what way I can help the community, the newcomer. When I came to Japan, hardly Japanese, hardly Indian people were there. But now I can see that, my God, it's a huge, because of the treaty with the government, because of the job opportunities, and because of the long relationship between Japan and India, it's a huge. So because of that, I want that something which helps to the students. Either way is fine. Female who comes to Japan, they want to make their life settled in Japan, who wants to have a more job opportunity for there also. So I started this academy with that motive, and due to that motive, I guess a tremendous response is there. And as of now, with the grace of God, we are having almost 400 plus students as of now learning in Japan, in academy. Along with that, every year we are enrolling almost 250 students in our academy in a different level: beginners level, N4, N3, N2, corporate level, corporate assignments. So many products are there. So along with that, batches are huge. Batches are there. 2, 2, 3 batches are running morning, evening, afternoon. We have a 16 teachers are there in our academy, junior, junior, and mid seniors. Yeah. So all in all, it's a good infrastructure. The main motive is to make you a high-end education with the most affordable price. You can see that our price structure is nothing compared to the rest of the academies. But my motive is not to do a business. It is purely intention to help to the Indian community or any other community who wants to learn Japanese. Initially, it was more Indian, but nowadays we have almost Dubai, Philippines, so many other country students are also coming up because the price structure and the education is a vast, affordable price with such a everyday classes. So this is the main motive of my academy, and so far it is going, and I am not going to change my motive because this is my ultimate motive till the my last breath. I'm going to run this way. So here I'm going to start with the video of this my academy of the last year video. New year video is just in the construction, so it will be very soon available, but as of now I can play only the last year. Okay, so just give me a second. I'm just going to start it. Okay, so just go through it. It's a 3 minutes, 2 minutes video, and then after we are going to go with the live demonstration. Is the volume is okay for everyone?
Yes, okay, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
ya, ya, mitai, amo itadakimasu.
Thank you so much for sharing this video, and thank you so much for watching this video. Definitely. Now onwards, I'm going to start my demonstration, and here I'm just shifting to the another wall, and then just give me a second. Yes. Okay. So here I'm going to start from the Japanese language. Okay. So I hope everybody know that what is Japanese language, but still I am going to explain you what is Japanese language. Japanese language is consist of 3 scripts. So number 1, hiragana. Number 2, katakana. Number 3, kanji. What is hiragana? Nothing but just ABCD. You know that ABCD syllables are there. 46 syllables in hiragana. Very simple. Just make a spelling and make a words. That's all. So it's very easy. Okay, you can say consider as a hiragana is a Japanese, but hiragana is a basic of Japanese language. You can say the Japanese language originated with hiragana. Okay, so this is the base of Japanese language. Along with that, this is whatever you want to write. You don't want to write in kanji, but everything you can write in hiragana, because it's a kind of something what you can write in Hindi and English, just making a spellings according to the numbers and syllables. Okay, so this is the whatever the words originated in Japan supposed to be written in hiragana. That is for sure. Okay, the second language, what is meant for Japanese, and that is called kanji. Kanji is such a thing. Kanji is a thing that it is not a syllables. Kanji is a sign language. What is that called? Sign language. Putting a picture, making a word. It is a whole word. One kanji picture, one small kanji picture, it's considered as a word. It is not a spelling. Okay. So kanji requires a very less space because it contains the full word in a single picture. Okay, so here it's a kanji. How the kanji came into existence? 2005 years back. Chinese monk, the Sadhu Mahatma hote na, they came to Japan and they started spreading Buddhism, because from the Buddhism came from China, India to China, and China to Japan. So what they wanted to do, they wanted to translate all the grunts and all the religious books into Japanese language in hiragana. The pages were having a huge access because it was in a hiragana. If you write in hiragana, it requires a lots of pages. Then what they did, they started spreading Chinese kanjis. All these kanji characters basically belongs to China. These are the Chinese characters. Then the Chinese monks started spreading showing the pictures. Like for an example, they show the picture of the tree and they say, oh, this is tree. The people started understanding. And slowly, all the Chinese characters of kanji came in Japan. They migrated from here to here. And slowly, the all kanji characters came into Japanese educational system. So as of now, whatever the word originated in Japan, whatever the script basically originated in Japan, supposed to be written either in hiragana or in kanji. Whatever the pictures are available for that word, supposed to be written in kanji, otherwise hiragana. So Japanese script is divided between these two parts. One is a kanji and other one is hiragana. But meanwhile, all the words which supposed to be originated in Japan, the words which came from outside, they have another language. I don't know why, but they have kept, because they wanted to make their own privacy. So all the words which are born in Japan supposed to be written in hiragana or kanji. Now you must be wondering, what is katakana over here? So katakana is the thing, the place name, the thing name, or the person's name, which came out of the boundary of Japan. The thing, whatever we people, we all are foreigners for Japan. Even after living in Japan 31 years, still I don't have a privilege to write my name neither in hiragana nor in kanji. I have to write my name in what? Katakana only, because my name has a meaning in India, not in Japanese, because my word is originated in India. So whoever are foreigner, whoever whatever the name, foreign country, foreign place, foreign thing, anything comes supposed to be written in katakana only, except few exceptions which they have already given as a pat name. Only those, though they are outside, but still the Japan has given a pat name, and very few things are there that you will learn once you start the course. Okay, so all in all average, number 1 hiragana, second one kanji, this 1 and 2 language for sure for originated in Japan, but though it katakana has a small footage, but still yet is very important, because due to that also you can stuck up to understand the meaning of that particular sentence, because nowadays so many English words are going in the air of Japan. Okay, so you have to learn katakana as well so that you can understand. Small example I can give you. This is the small sentence written here. Watashi no namae wa Sonal Shah. Don't worry, you won't be able to read as of now. This is the simple translation of my name is Sonal Shah. Okay, I'm just making you aware of the characters. That's all. Nothing to worry about anything else. This is the hiragana characters. Small rounding characters are considered as the hiragana characters. You can see the pictures, small pictures, right? You can see these small pictures. These are the kanji characters. Okay, and the front and back strokes like Sonal Shah, these front and back stroke, very simple strokes. These strokes are considered as katakana. Okay, all these characters has a simplest differentiation. Rounding characters, front and back, and pictures characters. So this is the way you can learn Japanese. So don't worry about anything. That is our job, how to make you understand. You should come with a fresh mind and courage to learn. That's all. Rest of the things is our story, how to make you learn. Okay. So this is the thing of the script, the explanation on the script of Japanese language. I hope everybody understood that what are the scripts in Japanese language. Very few Very few languages are there which are having a different scripts. Okay, so this is the one of the script, one of the language which have the 3 scripts to be learned, but not at all difficult. You can learn it because there are millions and trillions people who are educating in this way, and they are having this kind of things. Okay. Yes. Now you are going to just hold on for a second. Yes. Yes. Now I'm just going to do next section, and that is called JLPT. How you can decide the barrier of Japanese language? Because Japanese language, hiragana and katakana is very, you can write in just kindergartner, you can just finish in with a few sessions only. But kanji is such a thing that, which even for the Japanese people, they have a Japanese person, Japanese kids, they finish their kanji study when they come in a middle school. So 5 to 6 years they require to complete the study of Japanese kanjis. So here also they have kept 5 levels. These levels are called as a JLPT proficiency. What is JLPT? Japanese Language Proficiency Test. Japanese Language Proficiency Test. This exam conducted by Japanese government all over the world, all over the metro cities of that particular country. Almost every countries are having the centers of JLPT exam. And this exam falls twice in a year, 2 times in a year. First exam falls in July 1st Sunday. And the second exam, December 1st Sunday. These 2 exams conducted in all over the world on the same date. Okay, on the same date, regardless of the time difference, but that's the only thing. So July 1st and December 1st. This is the 2 exams every year. So what is the prospect here? Japanese N5. N5 we consider as a beginner's level. The people who are coming with a scratch, hiragana ka H bhi pata nahi hota hai, who don't know even the H for hiragana, they start from this language. Okay, so here no prerequisite, nothing, no study, only the presence of mind, the courage to learn, good internet service, one good computer, and one very good nice quality earphone, and time allotment. That's commitment we need for this particular thing. Okay, so JLPT N5, no prerequisite, beginner's course, requires from almost 5.5 months to 6. We are going to start from January and we are going to end in June end, and you will be ready on 2nd July for the exam. But before that, you will get to learn speaking and what are the 7 criteria we are going to cover. That's onwards I'm going to explain. Brief explanation of N4 also, because today is a demonstration of N5. So more focus on the N5, but just little bit of N4. This is called elementary course. Beginner's course, you are going to learn a mechanism of Japanese language. All the basic parts, how to construct the sentence, the particles, the vocab, the verbs, adjectives, proverbs, how to create the sentence with a formula. Each and everything we are going to teach you in N5. N5, you can start making sentences. You can make a single sentences. Just say self-introduction. You are going to say, oh, this is very expensive. Today is a very cold. Oh, this is better. This is not that. Compared to this is good. This is bad. India is better. India is bigger than Japan. Something like that. Those kind of, I want to go to Tokyo Station. Can you show me the way? This kind of basic sentences you can ask and you can understand and you can deliver. So this is the N5 course. You can understand many things after the successful completion of this particular course. So elementary is more about forming the dialogues. It's not like that you are ending up with a one sentence. You are going to say, oh yeah, today is a very cold, yeah. So how about your country? Do you have that your country is too cold? So those kind of communication. What's your name? Where do you stay? This kind of communication, 1 minute communication at a stretch in Japanese, you can do with a successful completion of more difficult forms, also potential form, passive form, the ukemiki form. So many forms are there. We are going to learn here in N4 level. So first level, single, like very, very basic forms. The second level, little forms are different, and along with that, fluency of speaking is different. So no, after that, it will be a N3 level. This is the N3 called intermediate level. This level is very much important for the job perspective. For the job perspective, very, very important level, because after N3, almost all companies have a barrier of N3 level. So N3 level give a good company prospect, even your resume shines among the rest of the competitors, and also you can get a more access to the so many companies because your resume having a N3 level certificate of Japanese language. Then after N2 comes. All these three are considered as a first goal, short-term goal. Whoever enters to academy, we always request you to put the short-term goal of clearing up to N3 level, because it is very much important to make your Japanese into your roots. You learn N3, the Japanese will go touch to your root. So you won't be able to, you won't forget it so easily because it has gone to your root. Now, these three sections, we can consider the duration as a same, 5.5 to 6 months. If we start in January, we are going to end in June. So all this N5, N3, N2, we are going to end in June. So almost 5.5 to 6 months we are going to spend during, along with the study of, you can say, digital revision, we are going to come with the 6 months. Then after comes the long-term course. A JLPT N2 consider as a advanced course. If you want to work, Google Japan, I want to work in Amazon Japan, very dream companies, definitely you can have a golden opportunity to get interview if you have an N2 level over here. So N2 level gives a good access, confidence. You can stand with a confidence in front of any Japanese and speak to Japanese because you have cleared N2 level with that particular perspective. So N2 is a very important barrier. You can consider as an advanced course. And the last one, and this requires 9 months course. It's a long-term course, 9 months to 10 months course. With a revision, it's a 10 months course, 9 to 10 months course. And now JLPT N1, it's a final diploma. So this diploma, I can state in a one single sentence, if you have an N1 certificate, you are eligible to teach in Japanese in the Japanese academy. So you can see that you are considered as a next to Japanese teacher. Okay. So of course, after that, you have to have a TTC, teacher training course, then only, but N1 level is the ultimate level, and this level requires lots of efforts. It's a very, very rare to get the certificate and very hard, but it is not at all impossible. Okay. So if you want to learn, definitely in our academy, we are going to start N1 probably from the next year, July, but I'm not sure 100% as of now. As of now, we are offering till N2 level. Okay. So N5, N4, N3, and N2 are our current prospects of SJLA, Sona Japan Japanese Language Academy. I hope everybody understood well about the JLPT consideration and what are the stages and everything. The kanji level. Initially, 120, very, very initial kanjis, very, very small, small pictures, very easy and very fun way to teach you Japanese in this way. So very small. Then after 400 levels of kanji, 800, 1,200, 1,800, total pictures were 2,200 or to 2,500. But as the time goes, so many kanjis are winning off, like it is going in a dead. So nobody is revising this kanji. Even for the Japanese also, nowadays become very difficult after the computer has come. The writing style of Japanese kanjis are forgetting. Even Japanese people also forgets the writing of the kanji. Because kanji requires a lots of repetition and lots of, you can say, the practice. And once you learn the kanji, but if you don't practice, you tend to forget. So Japanese people are also forgetting, but reading is not forgettable because you have to read a lot in Japanese. So typing gives a lots of reading. So definitely, but writing is so many. And so many kanjis are also giving out of place because they are not using And so that's why it is going off and off. So nowadays, almost 1,800 kanji pictures are in current market, which almost every Japanese are using it. So these are the basic idea regarding the Japanese language, Japanese exam, Japanese JLPT, and advanced, intermediate, beginners, and elementary course of Japanese language. I hope everybody understood well about this. Do you have any query regarding so far I have explained you? So I can take on that query and then go to the next segment of this particular course demonstration. Yes, anybody has any query to ask up to here?
Ma'am, I have one question.
Yes, please go ahead.
Regarding that exam you said, you mentioned on the 1st July. So is it like a written exam or it is conducted online?
MCQ.
Like
It's not online. You have to go to the center, but it's a MCQ. You don't need to write anything, but you have to read and select from the 4 options. But in the academy, you have to write a lot, because to make you reach up to that level, to select and read, I have to make you practice how to go. Because there are so many aspects. If you read and remember, and if you write and remember, it's a huge difference. So in academy, homework is must. You have to write a lot. You have to create a lots of sentences, and writing practice is must. And everybody has to write a lot in academy till at least elementary level. After N3, after N4, if you come in N3, you have to ever read, and read. There is not much writing, but up to N4, you have to tremendous writing is there.
Thank you.
I hope
at this stage of the program, after starting the program, can we just like take the next level course? Because I actually have done my MBBS from China, and I know few of the characters of kanji. I can read them.
No,
So
because the thing is, the meaning of China and meaning of Japan is absolutely different. They have migrated the kanji, but the kanji migration, but the Japanese has a 2 way of learning, the Japanese reading and Chinese reading. So if you don't know the Japanese reading, even though you know the yeah, it might be easy for you. It might be easy for you, but it is not that you can survive with it. Okay, you have to complete the course. Yeah, it might be difficult compared to the rest of the students, because you know the kanji characters. So you have to update yourself with the meaning and understanding. And if there is some, because there are a lot many strokes changes. Japanese, Chinese में जो strokes है वो strokes शायद Japanese में ना भी हो. There are a lot many differences are there. So you have to learn with a proper basics understanding. But you have to forget your Chinese kanji, otherwise you will mix up with. Okay, so you have to forget. Yeah, because otherwise it will be again a confusion.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to, whatever you are learning, make sure that you are learning in a proper manner. Over here is a considering the fact of learning Japanese.
Okay, thank you.
Got it? Yeah. So now I'm heading towards to my second segments, and that segments is about the Sona Japan. Okay, so here I'm going to explain you. First of all, welcome to Sona Japan demonstration. N5. Here I'm going to start how we are going to teach you. Okay, so we have segregated, as I told you before, that this is a Japanese language academy. It's a school. It is not a kind of twice or thrice a week classes. Okay, this is a everyday, almost every day, 5 days a week session. You are going to get a 1 day holiday in a weekdays and 1 day weekend holiday. 2 days holiday. Rest of the 5 days you have to commit with 8:30 to 10 p.m. of 1 day. I think it's a 7 o'clock. 7 or 7:30. Only for 1 day weekdays there will be a 7 or 7:30. Otherwise, rest of the days, weekdays will be 8:30 p.m. I'm going to explain you that all later on. First of all, let's start with the segregation. The first, I'm going to start off with the hiragana, because it's a beginner's batch. Hiragana and katakana. So here we are going to have first book. I'm going to introduce you. And that book is a hiragana book, very small booklet. Everybody has to download this booklet. We are going to send you all the materials and everything. This is the hiragana booklet, okay? Hiragana booklet, worksheets and everything will be given to you, soft copy. each and every page we are going to get it. If you are in India, get ready with your printer, with your stationery person. You don't need to purchase it in Japan. But if you are in Japan, you have to purchase it because printing is very expensive in Japan. But if you have printer of your office and they allow you, you can make a book, no problem. Either way is fine, it's as per your choice. So this is Hiragana booklet. How we are going to teach you. This booklet will be beforehand. Once you enroll, we are going to get in your desk. You are going to have a printout. Physical copy is must in academy because you have to write a lot of things in Japanese. So that's why physical copy is mandatory for everyone. You cannot survive with a soft copy. Soft copy is just for the portable knowledge. Whenever you are in traveling, you just want to refer, that's okay. But while doing homework, you need to have a physical copy of each and every. We have a 5 course book. And first of all, this is the first course book, and that is called Hiragana and Katakana booklet. Okay, this booklet will be on your desk on the first day of your course. Orientation is there, but orientation on that day you don't require. You will require this on the first date of your course. Once this will be, you can see this over there, opening the box. These are the boxes. You can see me on the writing on the chalkboard. Exactly on that page, you are going to write it over here. This is the in-class story. Okay, you are going to do one by one. Each character I'm going to teach you in Japanese, and you are going to write it in your book. Is a part of course, is a part of in-class. After the class is a part of homework. What you are going to do, I'm going to explain you later. Okay, so first of all, how I'm going to write it. This is my chalkboard, which is going to stay till your 6 months journey. And first of all, each character, I'm going to write it here with the stroke order. What I'm going to mention, first of all, stroke order. Then after, I'm going to make you a small story on that particular character so that you can easily understand soul story. And the third one is the characters, how it is going to be elemented. Okay, so that is called element of this character. So now I'm going to write 5 vowels. Okay, today is a demonstration. I just want to give you a little slide. So 5 vowels of Japanese language. English vowel, so everybody know that. A, E, I, O, U, right? Everybody know that English vowel. Japanese vowels. A, E, U, A, O. Here I am writing at a stretch all, but actual I'm going to write each character. 1, A, stroke wise. First stroke, this one. Second stroke, this one. The third stroke, this one. This is the way you are going to write. Story also I'm going to generate. Story will be logical or illogical. But when you learn something with the story, more faster to go in a mind. Like for an example, we always say this character is a cross with departed loop. This departed loop. And Japanese characters from hiragana to katakana to kanji. Stroke order is very much important. You cannot write if this kanji, if that character is stroke order is like this, you have to make, otherwise you will say, "Arey ma'am, aisa likha to chalega kya?" This is a wrong way of writing. Because they have researched a lot how the stroke order comes and how it makes you to speed up the language. That is very important. So stroke order and the image of the pictures also comes exactly the similar if you write with the correct stroke order. So stroke order is very important. So we are going to teach you each and every characters along with the strokes. Okay. So first, second, ichi, ni, san. So each character will be written on the board minimum 5 to 6 or 7 times. So meanwhile, you are going to complete all these boxes written here. Sometimes you can rewrite on this. You can see this already pre-requested. This will be little easier for you. Rewrite on this and slowly you can fall into your own space of writing this character. So this is the in-class story. What you are going to do is a part of homework. Each character will be written minimum 30 to 50 times. Is a part of homework, and that will be compulsory for everyone. So each character, A, E, U, A, E. The second character's umbrella handle, cover on it. It looks like umbrella handle. Third one is we call as a broken heart. Why we call broken heart? You can see heart. And when the sound comes, when your heart breaks, again your sound is also like a U. So that's why this is called U. So A, E, U, this is the artistic Z. And then last one is a cross with connected loop. This is loop is connected. Ichi, ni, and san. And stop mark on it. So, a, e, u, a, o. All characters will be written on the chalkboard minimum 5 to 6 times. So that looking at the stroke order, looking at the writing style, you are going to write on your book. So it will be crisp and clear, no confusion, no oral description, nothing. So it will be easy for you to understand and easy for you to even absorb also. Okay, so this is the hiragana and katakana same way. We are not going to start two script together. First of all, it will be hiragana. Okay, so hiragana, we have completed over here. The segment of first segment of this is called hiragana and katakana. Whenever the katakana starts, we are going to follow the same system. But katakana will be start after the few section of grammar. Once you are 100% sure all the characters are deeply went in your mind, deeply you are absorbed in that, then only we will going to start the second script. No two scripts together we are going to do. After quite a time, we will see the confidence, we will see the homework of the students, we will see each and every criteria, and then we will start the katakana script. Okay, so katakana, but whenever we start, you are going to have the same style written on the chalkboard, and you are going to understand with the same style. Okay, so hiragana, katakana will be the first section. Now, second segment will be always a grammar. Sorry, vocabulary. Vocabulary is considered as a masala of any language because there is no rocket science. कि ये कर लो और vocabulary आ जाएगी. Nothing rocket science. This is the solely responsibility of the student. We don't have any medicine to go in everyone's mind and just set the words. Okay, so we do have a grammar. Grammar का हम लोग समझा सकते हैं, formula समझा सकते हैं, लेकिन vocabulary is solely your job. We want two things from the students. Actually, three things. First, consistency in the class. Second, consistency in the homework. And the third one is a by heart of the vocab. This is the three things we want from the students. If you want to learn Japanese, these are the basic things what you have to do. Rest of the things we are going to take care of. Okay. So vocabulary, how we are going to take it. So first of all, after the completion of hiragana, I am going to introduce you the first book of our, this one. We are going to follow the Genki one. Genki is one of the most integrated course. Not at all difficult, but it is not at all, like a Minna no Nihongo. Minna no Nihongo is a very generalized book. It is a very self-study book. But this book comes with a lots of grammar understanding. How the complications, the exceptions, and the formulas, and so many things which gives you a crisp and clear idea of this language. And this is the book that is called Genki 1 Integrated Course, and we are following the third edition. Okay, no second edition. We have earlier it was a second edition. So whoever are having the second edition, please make sure that you are going to change the book to the third edition because the page numbers are different. So you will get confused in the homework block. Okay, so this is the third edition book. Straight we are going to take you to the vocabulary section. And before that, definitely there is a one small sections of Aisatsu. Aisatsu no imi wa grammar. You know, you live in Japan, and people who wants to acquainted with Japanese people, who wants to live in Japan, wants to do.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Is these books are available on Amazon India?
Of course, Amazon. But you don't need to. Why you want to spend? We are going to give you a soft copy. Make a spiral binding book. You don't need to purchase. In India, is like 5
because
to 6,000
in
rupees.
Japan it's although it's not available or very costly.
Yeah. So that's
So
what
as of now, I am in India.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
If you enroll, you are request me right away. I will send you the soft copy. Ask the.
No, I have already. If there is no any version change, I have already.
Of course.
From the last session.
Then get the, if you have, then it's fine. But make sure it's a third edition. I'm not sure which batch you were there in the last time.
Yeah, third edition. Last batch only I was in. I
Yes,
think
then no problem.
27.
You are going to use the same book. That's okay. Fine.
Okay.
But
Okay.
whoever
Thank
are
you.
here in Japan, though they are in Japan, but who came for a vacation in India, you are in India.
Yeah, that's what I am asking.
Then make sure that you take this PDF and give it to any stationery person. They will make a spiral binding book within almost 300 or 400 rupees. Instead of paying 3,000,
Right, ma'am.
5,000 yen in Japan or 5,000 rupees in Japan, better to get the copies, the
Yeah,
spiral.
that's what it
Yeah.
was showing, like 6,000, 7,000.
Yeah. But you don't need to,
in
if you are in
Japan.
India, don't need to purchase. I don't recommend that.
Okay.
We are not here for the any
Okay.
festival.
All
That
right.
might not be a color copy. That's okay. You don't require any color copy. Okay. So I
Okay.
prefer is
Okay.
that
Thank you.
save money but study hard. That's all. But if you want to, you will look good, then definitely it's your choice, your call. But I prefer that if you are in India, always go for a spiral binding book. That's okay. Fine. Show me the result in study, not in this kind of fancy books. Okay. Yeah. So that is
Okay.
totally
All right,
what
ma'am.
we want. Yeah. So the first section will be Aisatsu. Aisatsu means greetings. You live in Japan, you have to show the very good gesture in, it requires a lots of politeness to live within Japan, to acquainted business with Japanese people, to talk with Japanese, to make a friends in Japanese people, get an enrollment in Japanese universities, or to have a simple life in Japan. Aju baju mein padosis. If you know the Japanese greetings, it becomes a lots of good image. It leaves a lots of good image to them. Oh yeah, this fellow is, up to, because Japanese people are very famous for their, politeness, the gentles. They are very cultural people. They are very, very deep into these foods. So we give a single session for each and every criteria. You must have known that, oh yeah, I know this, Ohayo gozaimasu, konnichiwa, this and that. Many people know that, but you don't know what is the meaning of it. We teach here not to by heart. We are going to give you breakup of each and every greetings. Why Ohayo gozaimasu? Why gozaimasu word is there? Why Ohayo word is there? Why konnichiwa word is there? Why konbanwa word is there? ये इस तरीके का सेशन किसी ने भी नहीं सुना होगा. Yeah, people know that. Yeah, I know konbanwa means good evening. I know konnichiwa means good morning. Good afternoon. But you don't know the meaning. So if you understand with the meaning, it will be more benefit for you to get a more access. Difficult word also you can very easily if you know the script meaning. Okay, so this is the way we are going to teach you 25 basic N5 level day to day how to behave in Japan. I say if you meet any आजू बाजू में पड़ोसी को लोगों मिलते, if you meet another your business clients, and if you don't do any greeting, it becomes a rude. Sometimes they feel like that, oh, he doesn't know any he doesn't know this politeness. Even though you don't know it, unawarenessly, you don't know, satisfy, you don't speak, but they will feel like that. So better to learn greetings first and then get into the Japanese language. Okay, so first lesson will be the greetings. Then after straight, we are going to take you to the vocabulary section. Each lesson are coming up with the 2 sections of vocabulary. So you are going to learn step by step. Here there ke story nahi. Step by step, each and every word. Otherwise, you will say you will know the words of N3 level and you are not even knowing the word of N5 level. So I want to go step by step, 2 pages of vocabulary. You don't need to worry. Each and every lessons are coming up with so much huge access of all the N5 levels. So step by step, we are going to learn everything. Okay. So this is the first here you are going to introduce yourself. So first grammar lesson is about the introduction. The second is this and that. Third one is this. Fourth one is this. So slowly you are going to learn everything. Okay. So this is the first. Each and every section of this one is to be taught in the class one time. Okay. But you know that any vocabulary taught one time is not enough. One time will be explanation in the class. Teacher is going to explain you what is the meaning of it, how we are going to use it, what is it, what is that, what is noun, what is verb, what is adjective, what is proverb, everything. But then after you have to by heart it. Then after you have to by heart, then after you have to understand. And then coming up with the class, same word we are going to use many times in the exercise, group conversation. So you are going to again absorb it very frequently, very fast. Okay. So First vocabulary section going to be taught in the class one time, and then after you are going to understand, you are going to by heart it at home, it per your channel. You are going to provide audio file, we are going to provide PDF, we are going to provide application, everything. Now choose your own best way how to learn it. Application is also there, everything is there. Okay. Third section is a grammar. Without grammar, you can't multiply. If you don't learn any language without grammar, you will end up with a single sentence. Uske baad mein kya bolna hai, you will get confused. If you learn with the grammar, you can multiply in a single formula. You can have a multiple, you can have a millions of sentences using the same formula. Okay. I'm going to give you a little glimpse on that so that you can understand how we are going to teach you the grammar. Simple, today is a demonstration. So X, va, Y, this. I'm just going to write it over here, va and this, because it's a, you have yet to learn. So that's why. What is X, what is Y? I'm going to explain you one by one. X. This is called subject noun. Everybody know that what is subject noun. He, she, it, whom, Michael, Mary, Robert, me, my mother, my father. To whom you want to talk about. The person to whom you want to talk about, it falls under the category of X. Like for an example, today I want to say, I am an Indian. Okay. So I'm just putting that. I means in Japanese called watashi. Okay. So that is called watashi. X is a watashi. Now coming up to the va. What is va? Va is called as a particle. In every language, importance and particle is very much important to know. In English language, you know, I am from India. From is a particle. I am with my friend. With is a particle. I am going to China. To is a particle. Without particle, you cannot make any sentence. So here in Japanese also, va is a topic particle. Whenever you want to make a topic of any particular thing, today is a cold, today my mother is a teacher, my father is a company employee, anything you want to have a topic sentences without any action. No action, only the topic, only the information. You are going to use this particle as a va particle. This is called a topic particle. More story you will learn when you actually come in the class, but this is called particle. So va is a particle over here, watashi wa. Now coming to the Y. What is Y? Y is called as an information, noun. Any kind of thing you want to state. My name is Sonal. You want to say, I'm 20-year-old. You can say my school name, your age, your profession, your country name, your any particular, your job profession, any information, whatever you want to say, that comes under this category as a Y. So today I want to say I'm an Indian. So Indian in Japanese is called Indojin. So I'm just going to put Indojin. Okay, watashi wa Indojin. And then coming to the point, the last, this. This is the thing, but the present positive ending story of Japanese sentences. हिंदी में कौन सी है पता है आपको? सबको पता है, लेकिन किसी को अभी याद नहीं होगा. All Hindi language coming ending with the hai. Negative sentence ending with the nahi hai. Tha and nahi tha. The past sentence. है नहीं है. What is that? मेरे देश का नाम भारत है. All the Indian Hindi language sentence ending with the hai, that is called present positive sentence of the Indian language. This is present negative, this is past positive, and this is past negative. But today is not a Hindi language. I'm just correlating with the Japanese one. So this is a ending story of any Japanese present positive sentence which has a information. Okay, so X wa Y this. So this is that watashi wa Indojin this. Okay, so what is the sentence we have created? Watashi wa Indojin this. This means I am an Indian. Now keep on changing X and Y. That's all. What you have to take? Keep on changing X, keep on changing Y. You want to say my mother is teacher. My mother is teacher. Mother means haha. Teacher means sensei. Haha wa sensei desu. My father is doctor. Father means chichi. Chichi wa Isha desu. Isha means doctor. Vocab. Put the vocab in the X and Y. You can make a millions of sentences using the same formula. X, Y, Y, this. This is the way we are going to teach you. And believe me, today is a demonstration. This is just a first single formula. We have a multiple formulas at N5 level. We are going to teach you with formula, so that just you have to translate, you have to think, and you have to translate in this formula. And this is the way you can make lots of sentences using the same formula, and you are not going to end up, "Arey yaar, abhi iske baad kya bolu?" Okay, so this is not going to be your question if you learn it properly with this formula base. So this is the very, very interesting sections of grammar. Grammar sections are always interesting, definitely, because the way we are teaching, it's an unacceptable understanding, creates a lots of image. Okay. Now the third one, and that is called, after the grammar, after the grammar, the section is coming up with the reading. So as soon as you learn any language, and when you start reading, I said, just say Hindi sikha, English sikha, and when you start reading, the confidence level boosts up. As much as you read, your confidence goes high and high. So here, reading is very, very important. JLPT is full of reading. Without reading, you cannot even think of JLPT. And reading is equally important when you are moving around to the Japan. So if you can't read, you have to always depend on the people. So Japanese reading is equally a crucial element lesson. Okay, so reading is important. We are going to, you have seen in the glimpse also how it is going to be. We have a course book called Nihongo Shoho. This book is going to be your part of just hold on to it. Yeah. Nihongo Shoho, this is the N5 and N4 elementary level, and this we are going to start up from the lesson number 1. As of now, you won't be able to. How teacher is going to do? Each and every student are going to read with the pen of the speed with the pen of the teacher. Watashi wa nihonjin desu. As of now, you won't be able to. Once you learn the hiragana, each and every student are going to read this one. And if you think that you are not at the par with the speed of the class, rest of the class, then what you have to do, you have to read this beforehand. You have to read this paragraph. Syllabus will be given every week. One lesson assignment is there. You are going to read this at home so that you can cope up with the class. You can see that one time if I ask you, you might require 1 minute. Second time, if you read the same paragraph, you will end up with the 30 minutes. The third time, if you read the same paragraph, you will end up with the 15 seconds. Okay, so it's a magic. So that's why, to cope up with the class, read beforehand, so that you can understand whatever the grammar you are going to learn in my section, you are going to repeat. Teacher is not going to only read. Teacher is also going to explain what is the formula here, why this sentence created here, what is the particle here, each and every exercise and convection. So this is the very, very important way of learning. Every week, one section or section of reading is there in the class, and the rest of the things you have to continue at home as a home activity of reading. Okay, so reading section, we are going to do it in class as well as a part of homework for sure. We are going to complete 1 to 12 chapters, mostly 1 to 10 chapters we are going to complete as a part of N5 level. So this is the reading section. Now the 5th sections will be a kanji section.
Sorry, ma'am, to
Yes.
interrupt you.
Yep.
Many times I saw that the people's reading the books, and that the script is in vertical line.
Yeah.
Vertical type. So,
Yeah. So the thing is,
what is this?
old book. The old book, actually the original Japanese were having the vertical writing, but nowadays you will find very hardly the vertical line. Now almost all books are having this one. Yeah, novels, so many novels and those are still in the vertical manner, but in the JLPT and in here, all the normal books, like from left to right, we are going to.
Okay.
There is a vertical writing for sure, and you will get, if you want to excel in that, you will get materials for that, but not required. So far, if you read this left to right writing, that's okay, fine, perfectly fine. Very, धीरे-धीरे वो खत्म हो जाएगा. Vertical lining is not now more in the Japanese. Even nowadays, new books are coming up with this writings only, left to right only.
Okay. So using the from which direction we need to go? From the right or left? Because
Yeah,
mostly in India,
so
we
right,
use it
yes,
from
the
the
same
right.
way. What you follow in India, that's the
Left,
same.
right.
Here, from left to right, like this.
Okay.
Like this only. You are not going to read like this. Left to right, right to left nahi correct.
Okay.
Okay. If it is a vertical writing, the vertical writings are like this. Here, यहाँ से शुरुआत करते हैं. This. Vertical writings are like this.
Okay.
Right? But not required. Okay? Because neither in JLPT nor in a practical life it is like that. Very like ancient Japan was using that. So अभी थोड़ा traditional में जो है उसमें शायद होता होगा, लेकिन most of the paper, I'm living in Japan 32 years, so I know that the profile, so many papers are coming every day in the post box. All are from Indian way of learning. So don't worry about that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Now, the fifth segment is the kanji segment. How we are going to teach the kanji segment. They're very interesting. But before that, I'm going to introduce our book of kanji. And here is the kanji book. And this book is called as a... I'm going to show you the picture of the kanji book. Recently came with a new... Yes, this is the Nihongo Shoko. This will be our kanji book for all elementary, N5 and N for both. So if you purchase in this, you are going to use this reading and this kanji book for the both here, for both levels, N5 and N for both. And this is stand for N5 and N for both. You can purchase from Amazon link also. We are going to provide once you enroll, you will get each and every information you don't need to even ask for. But if you are here in India, don't go with the color. Just make a normal black and white copy also is fine. And don't need to waste so much of money. Okay. So this is the book which we are going to follow. Lesson number 1 to 11, we are going to complete as a part of N5 level. How we are going to teach you, I'm going to give you a small example so that you can understand. Now giving a kanji example here. Each and every kanji will be taught in class with the both reading, kunyomi, onyomi. That is called Japanese reading. And each and every kanji we are going to explain you with a picture. Like for an example, one picture of kanji that is called kane. Kane means money. Okane, must be you knowing this word okane, and another word is a kin, means gold. Okay, kane and kin said in the same kanji because earlier it was gold is a main wealth of the people. Then after the currency, the bahut baad mein aaya. Earlier, even in India also, it was a sona mohor. In the king ka jamana, there was no money. It was a sona mohor only. So earlier, it was a kin as a gold, and then after the kanekins. So now I'm going to give you how we are going to teach you kanji. Like for an example, always we keep the valuables in the safe zone. Okay, and the roof is the safest zone for the old people. When the roof is there, you always feel safe. Okay, so roof. Then after in the roof, you are going to make a 2 partition in the cabinet. Put a separation in the cabinet, put some gold here, put some money here, and finish the line. And this picture became the kanji picture of the kin as a gold and money. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each kanji will be taught in the class, written in the class, minimum 5 to 6 times on the chalkboard with a proper understanding of the logic or illogical story and with a stroke order. Okay, and stroke order will be in Japanese. As of now, I'm speaking in English, but ichi, ni, san, yon, go, roku, nana, hachi. And this is the way this kanji is considered as a money and gold both. Because it's a safe zone, you are going to put money and gold in the safest zone. Another kanji, and this kanji is considered as a hiragana. O, it becomes okane. Okane means gold. So, okane means money, sorry. And kin, this single kanji is a Chinese character, and that is called kin. Kin means gold. Okay, so this is the way two-way learning. Kanji is a picture, but it picture uses in a different way with a different words. So you have to just understand the kanji vocabulary. After each section of kanji, you are going to have the vocabulary of the kanji. And you are just going to pay attention here. Learning the kanji, you are going to write the kanji, understand the kanji, but more attention to kanji vocabulary. Kahan pe konji kanji, konse pronunciation se hoti hai. When this picture is considered, you are going to say okane. With the same kanji picture, Here you are going to say kin. Okay. So this is just an example, but each and every kanji will be taught on the chalkboard with the surrounding all words is for the N5 level. Another example, Yasumi. That is called Yasumi. Yasumi and Yasumu. Yasumi means holiday in Japan. And Yasumu means to take a rest. Because holiday is the best rest for the people. Both are having the same kanjis. Like old days, Jamana, this is the image of the person. And this is the image of the tree. A person lying under the tree. Even in India also, person lying under the tree for the short nap, holiday. Okay, or for the rest. So to take a rest, we are going to use this picture. A person resting under the roof of banyan tree. And this is the way we are going to teach kanji with the understanding and logical stories or unlogical stories on that particular picture. So each kanji will be taught on the ground, on the chalkboard, and you are going to have access to this particular word, each and every. Okay, so this is the way kanji section is over. Now I'm going back to the sixth element of this particular segment, and that is called speaking. And this is supposed to be the ultimate goal of the people. Whoever joins this academy always wants to learn Japanese for the speaking level. And if you know the grammar, if you know the vocab, if you know everything, but if you don't have any criteria to put all those words on your tongue, what is the use of that? You crack the JLPT, you crack JLPT N5, N4, N3, N2, but if you don't speak Japanese on that particular ground or on that particular level, there is no use. So speaking is very important to see from your level number 5. We are going to teach you each and every sections of grammar will be followed by the group conversation. So every other section you are going to have a speaking part. आज मेरे सेक्शन में ग्रामर सीखा, ग्रामर के टाइम पे आपको खाली understand, you have to understand. But very next day, and then you are going to absorb, we are going to do the homework, and when the next day session will be always a reading or speaking, so that you can have a lots of speaking skills. Reading also gives you lots of speaking, and speaking also, group conversation, giving a concept, okay, ye concept with sentence banao, ye concept with sentence banao. So this is the, it is going to happen. So speaking is most important part. So here also, from the beginner's level, we are going to put more access to speaking, but it solely depends on you, how much you are going to participate. If you come in the class, but be an offline panel, you are just watching that what others are doing, then it is not going to work well. Active participation is very much important to go up to this speaking level. If you think that I attended the class, but if you are offline and you are just listening and understanding, this is not going to, you are not going to reach up to this level. Okay, so make sure that if you want to excel in speaking, active participation, khara bolo, khota bolo, teacher is there to correct you. But you have to speak, that's all. You don't need to, no shame, nothing, because all are learners. There is no race. You are just racing with yourself only. What you were yesterday, you should be better than yesterday. That's all. That is the only thing what you have to think. No racing with any other people. There are initially, some people might have learned before, so they are more prompt in answering. But slowly, all will be under the same boat. There in the lesson number 1 and 2, people are more excited because they have learned little bit. But then after everybody on the same boat, I know that after third section, people are quiet because they don't know the concept. And to understand the concept, all are in the same boat. Okay, so no need to depress. Now, 7th section, and that is called listening. Very important part. Even after speaking, you will speak only when you know that how to listen. Okay, there are people who know English. They say, oh, I know English so well. When they go to America, they require minimum 3 months to understand the accent of American people and American accent. Because in Japan also, you know Japanese very well. You understand the grammar, kanji, everything is per your level. But unless and until you don't understand the speaking of Japanese people with the Japanese accents, it is very hard to correlate what they are saying. We are going to train you with that. So many the Bluetooth audio file is a part of homework, is a part of everything. We have a Bluetooth in each and every class. We are going to put lots of audio file after the homework blog. You are going to click on all the audio files and understand listening. There will be, after each section of the grammar, each lesson of the grammar, there will be 3 to 4 audio files. After learning, you are going to read, understand that file, audio, many, many times, and you are going to answer it. So this is the way we are going to explain you more into listening. Also, one of the most important part is the third exam of JLPT, that is solely 30 minutes listening exam. So that listening exam is very important to understand this particular. So listening is going to be in the class, is a part of homework, and is a part of homework blog also. You are going to have access to lots of skills of learning listening part. Okay. And the last but not the least, and that is called JLPT preparation. So 1 to 7 sections are considered as a theoretical part, and the JLPT is considered as a practical part. Okay. After theoretical part, you have to have a practical part. Science सीख लिया, BSc कर लिया, doctors का certificate ले लिया, but doctor is not allowed to do any operation till they get the residency or till they get the actual experience of the practical knowledge how to do the operations. So here also the same story, unless and until you don't come on the front with the JLPT practice preparation, you are not supposed to, you won't understand anything in the Japanese JLPT exam, because theory is a one way and practical part is a one way. Okay, so we have to make a full 1 month practice of JLPT preparations. We are going to expecting the whole syllabus will complete somewhere in the end of the May. From the beginning, we are going to start up with the short drills, 15 sets of short drills. Then after 3 single test, single exam test. Then after 11 mock test. And then it will be final examination. This will be the replica of JLPT. It will hold 15 days, 10 days before the final exam of JLPT. We are going to hold the replica of JLPT exactly similar way, but our mode will be online. That's all. The paper structure, everything will be same. And during these 6 months, you are going to give 3 unit tests. 3 unit tests. The first unit test, 1 to 4 sections of lessons. The second unit test will be 5 to 7 lessons. And the third unit test will be 8 to 11 lessons. So this is the way first, second, third unit test will be there. And you are going to appear for them. Then after we are going to start with the JLPT practice, and then followed by the final examination and final preparation tips, and everything will complete in this full course understanding of JLPT, understanding with the kahan pe kaun sa time kitna dena hai, what is the structure, everything we are going to explain you. Then after, I'm just going to tell the duration we have already discussed one more time. We are going to start from the January digital, sorry, you don't have a revision. So 5.5 months is more than we are going to start mid of January. Okay, so this is going to end in the June end. So you can appear for JLPT exam. Unit test periodically, and it will give a 1 week before intimation with the syllabus and everything. So you can be prepared. You will have enough time to prepare yourself for the unit test also, and there will be declared as per the time how we goes with the course. Now, the second thing is about the homework. Very, very important thing, that is the homework. Homework is must in our academy, rather it's a mandatory in our academy. But see, all people are not up to that particular level. Some people are joining with a very, very tight the profile of their work profile. So I can understand their situation, but as per our academy, it is must. But if you do homework, you will get the 100% result. If you don't do the homework, as per your criteria, you will be listened with that lesson. But definitely you will get a lots of thing in your bucket. But if you think that I want to get the 100% most of this course, you should provide little bit time. It's a matter of priority. Everyone is busy. I know that everyone is busy, but it's a matter of priority. Matter of channelize the thing. When you take this assignment, channelize something plus and minus. Do some social letter. Do something which is not that important. I know that you can't compromise on your work because that's the bread and butter. But you can still compromise on something that which is still not that important, and you can put little prioritize to this particular assignment. And do this assignment you are going to have a total we have a 5 lessons, but not all lessons are coming up with the homework. 2 lessons of mine will be coming up with a full homework. 1 lesson will be reading homework that you have to do in at home. So all in all, this homework pattern, you are going to get a 48 hours after we release the homework. You are going to have a 48 hours to finish and complete and upload the homework. Teacher is going to check your homework. You are going to receive the homework and you see that what mistake you have done. You are going to repair that mistake in your original book. Ultimately, it's a digital checking. You know that digital checking, we are not going to come to your home and check. So it is solely your responsibility that you are going to correct it once you get your homework. So whenever you see your view the book later on after the completion, you will see that all the correct ideas, not the wrong ideas. If you don't correct it, then all the books what you have physically in your hand will have so many mistakes. So if you don't correct it, but if you correct it, it is going to be a very, very clean and neat book, which rewinding video is little bit tough, but rewinding book is very easy to do it. Okay, so make sure that you are going to do it and you are going to edit all the notes, guidance, suggestions, whatever the teacher has given you. We have a separate teachers for that so that you can get all professional teachers who are going to check your homework for sure. So this is the homework idea. And now the teacher's assignment. Teacher. Okay, so each batch we are going to have a 3 to 4 teachers. The first will be I myself, Sonal Shah, and I will be your main instructor of grammar, kanji, and hiragana and katakana. Definitely I'm doing. So grammar and kanji will be my section. Okay, I am going to make you understand the each and every concept very clearly, kanji very clearly, hiragana, katakana, everything. Katakana might be taken with the another teachers also, but they're more and more I will be there. Then second teacher will be more about the activity and reading part. Third teacher will be more about listening, revision, and kanji revision. Whatever you have learned kanji in my section, it is going to be repeated over here. So you can get a double dose over here. Okay. And the fourth teacher is about homework checking. And this teacher is going to check your homework. You can ask any homework related thing to this particular teachers. We are going to introduce teacher. We are going to put your contact number, everything once we form the batch and everything when the days comes nearby. Okay, so these are the teachers assignment. 4 to 5 teachers, 3 to 4 teachers will be there definitely, and all teachers are excellent in their particular job. Very full experienced teacher, and you are going to amazed with their style of working. You are going to get the best of each and every teacher. You are not going to get bored because every teacher is a unique type, unique style of teaching. Okay, so this is the teacher's assignment, and here, yes, and the last but not the least, and that is called video recording. Okay, now you are going to get the each and every session. After that, within a day, single day, you are going to get the recording of the same. What you are going to do, create a one document on the folder on your desktop, and then after you are going to save. Whenever you are going to send, we are going to release we have released a session number this or your email address, registered email address. You are going to download the link and you are going to save the video from session number 1 to session number whatever we conduct, 90, 95, 100, whatever. We don't count. We count as a satisfactory completion of the course. We don't count the numbers of the sessions, but it's supposed to be somewhere between the 80 to 90 or 95. More than that, but I just give a minimum number. Okay, apart from the unit test, and for those we don't count that. But this is the session number 1 to 90, whatever safer side, that is called. We are going to save it so that you can have an asset that even in future, if you forget, you can revise your course with the same videos and you can go through it. And then after whenever you are missing, sometimes due to social, some meeting up or came up, some physical problem is there, some health problem issue is there, you miss the session. You are not at loss. You don't need to wonder for the notes, whatever happened in the class. You just need to download the video, go through the video and do the homework, whatever homework has been assigned. 80 to 90% you will understand everything while watching the video. Only the 10% you might have the query, and always in the session, we always go with the back and then come front. So your sections or queries will be taken care of, and you can ask the question in the class again to the teacher, but make sure that you go through the video. Teacher is not going to do each and every item, only those particular which you are not able to understand while watching the video. Okay, so it will be your job before you come to the next session, make sure that you are going to attend that particular missing part video. So it will be more easy for you to understand, to cope up with the class, because in initial N5 level, every chapter is interrelated. If you are not off to the class, if you are not in the class for a few days and all of a sudden you come in the class, you will be aloof from the class. You won't understand what is going on because every chapter is related, interrelated. If you don't know the first concept, how can you know the second concept? If you don't know the second concept, how can you know the third concept? So consistency or video follow-up is compulsory over here to give a satisfactory course ending. Okay. So make sure that video follow-up for your easy. You know, physical class mein nahi hota hai, lekin here you can get everything. So we are using the most, you can say the advantages of the digital. Okay, so whatever the digital advantages are there, we are taking the full benefit of all and we are going to get it. So sections, video recording will be there. Each and every criteria we have explained over here. So now I'm going to end my demonstration over here, but still, if you are having any question, I'll give you a 10 minutes free hand. So you can ask me any questions, whichever comes in your mind. Definitely, I'm going to hear to answer you. Yeah, please go ahead and raise your hand one by one if you have any questions. Yes, Mahendra Kumar, do you have any questions?
Actually, ma'am, actually, I just want to know the how to pay the your just like the registration. So
paying is not right now. Right now is just a registration. Then after we are going to form, we are going to share the link and everything will be second stage. So still we haven't closed the registration window. So you are going to have a still time to register yourself for this particular course. And then after, once we're done, we will approach you for the rest of the formalities and everything.
Okay.
So, for payment, you can pay in our Japanese bank account. Definitely all this access will be given to you at that time. So as of now, just registration, so that we can come to know that this many queries are there. We will come to know. We will again ask you for your confirmation one more time, and then after you can go ahead. So after 2-hour demonstration, you can enroll, and still you can take a demonstration for rest of the. If you have mind in that you have shortlisted 2 or 3 academies, take demonstration for all academies, and then you can fix up your mind that no, I want to go with this, because always you have to compare. Okay, not stick on to the one, you have to compare. So aap registration kar do, then you come back and tell me whether you are ahead or not. Okay, so that will be
okay. Thank you.
Go ahead. Jagdish San, please go ahead and let me know your query.
Ma'am, I have a query.
Please, sir.
For some reason, if I couldn't continue the course, let's say after 3 months or 4 months, okay, maybe due to some project assignments or maybe some site visits, some reasons, some genuine reasons. So is it possible like I can resume the course after coming back, or again I need to enroll fresh? How is it?
So there is a 2 way. First, I'm going to tell you that within a month, within a first month of your course start, and if you think that some or other physical issue, mostly for the physical or some kind of job transfer or some kind of shift transfer, so we always give a free transfer to the next available batch within a month. Okay, but after 3 or 4 or 5 months, whatever the nearby the completion, half of the, after 1 month, whenever you come, we always ask you what is the reason. And if you find the real genuinity, so definitely we will give you a chance to resume your study after the in the next available batch, but only after, once you think that we have completed up to the 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever the where you left out, when you put the break, and then after you can resume on the same next batch available without paying me. And the second thing is that you have learned, but ma'am, I'm not sure that you're on and off even in the beginning also, and you are not sure about that. Then in that case, we will ask you the 50% of the fee, and then you can continue from the beginning. So these are the 3 ways, whichever is the best suitable to you, you can help them. But
Thank
if
you,
you
ma'am.
complete the course, if you complete the full course and then say you want to repeat it, then at that time it's a matter of that we have to request to the panel. We have a panel as you have to request, and we will come to you in that case what we have done. So
Okay. Thank you.
yes, whoever else, Sarvani-san, you have some question?
It was the same, ma'am. Thank you.
It was the same. Okay. Yes. Anything else? Anybody else has any particular question? Alok Kumar, Palak-san?
Ma'am, what
Yeah.
will be the duration means per day, every day?
90
How
minutes.
long?
It will
90
be 90
minutes.
minutes. Yes. 90 minutes session every day. 90 to 100 minutes safer side, because we start at the right time, but we always end at a little bit soft landing. Okay, because we can't cut off again, yeah, time complete and just close the book. We can't do that. We have to have a little soft landing to complete that particular topic what we are discussing. So it will be a little bit, 5-10 minutes here and there. Otherwise, it will 90 minutes is a fixed time.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yes, Mahantesh-san, Jagdish-san, Sarvani-san, Sekhar-san, Mahendra-san, Palak-san. Yes, anybody has any particular query? We are always
No,
available
ma'am.
on WhatsApp for sure.
Yes, I think, yeah.
No,
So I
ma'am,
think we have
problem.
covered almost all queries, but still, if you have any particular, you can always ask me on my WhatsApp also. And if you think that you want to, because batch is almost 80% is full. But if you think that you are sure about going through, at least register yourself so that you can be reserved. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. I'm fully sure to join because one of my friends told me so that's I'm in.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you so much. Yeah, that's if you are coming with a reference, it definitely be a strong reference. But
yes,
still,
ma'am.
there are people who are having a little, always I respect that. You should have a little, comparison so that you can clear with your mind that whether
Yes.
there are many people who feel like I want to go with the physical academy and online. So in that case also, I always think that go in the physical academy and see that in the weather conditions, in the after working in the long day, again at home and going to the class, it's very difficult. Sometimes
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
initially you feel no, that, but after certain time, it's very difficult to commute in weather conditions, sometimes rainy, sometimes
ma'am.
itni thandi hoti hai. So in that scenario, this is the best way what we are going to with a chalkboard.
Yes.
Aapko to kya hai, chalkboard in front of you, teacher is writing, so what else you need?
Yes.
It's as good as that. More than rather than I feel
Ma'am,
like,
one more thing I need, just like if I'm like the writing, so what I need to like the prepare to digital gadget, like some to help to
everything,
like,
all knowledge will be given. Digital gadget applications, kya kaun si download karna, everything will be given to you. You don't need to worry. More than what you have image, you will get the whole. Okay. But today
Yeah,
the
thank you.
demonstration, so we can't cover everything. Yeah, but
Okay.
all the actions, kaun si application, kaun sa iOS hai, what everything we are going to give you.
Okay, thank you,
PDF,
ma'am.
PDF will be given to you, audio file will be given to you, applications will be given to you. Yeah, some applications will be paid applications, so that will be one time, 700 yen or something. So
Okay.
so that's okay.
Okay.
That is not that big issue, but you can continue with that when you are in traveling. You don't need to carry
Yes.
the books. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
all will be given, or the software, because it's online. So we have to be prepared with the software also, all this. When you are
Okay.
at home, you can do physical, but when you are on road, definitely the soft copy is supposed to be there. And there are so many things you can do it on the applications also.
Okay.
Mind memory games, so many things will be there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
For the registration, you will be sending another new link, any other link, ma'am?
For what?
Registration.
Registration. After today's demonstration, I'm going to give you a thanks message, and along with that, all information, today's video, as well as application form, everything will be posted on the group, the same group.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
you can download from there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, even we will send you the video on your email address, registered email address also. You can download from your email also, or from WhatsApp also, you can download anywhere.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
One question, ma'am.
Yeah.
For the workbook,
Yeah.
is it means can I use the soft copy or I have to
No,
means
workbook is compulsory. You should have a physical copy because workbook is a homework book. Whatever the grammar CB book we are going to take it, that the same homework we are going to do, and you are going to write inside the book. So if you are tech savvy person, like you can do with the iPad or digital iPad and write it with the pen and everything, then it's fine. Then you can just screenshot and set. But I always feel that physical copy, that's not expensive. It's just a 1,500 yen workbook. So it's
So,
better
ma'am,
to,
where I can buy the physical book?
everything will be given to you. Amazon link will be given to you. And if you are in India, I will give you the soft copy. Just make a spiral binding of all 5 books. We have a 5 books. One is a hiragana katakana booklet. Second one is a CB book, course book. Third one is a workbook. Fourth one is a reading book. And the
Yeah,
fifth
yeah.
one is a kanji book. All
Maybe,
5
ma'am,
books.
workbook is a mandatory for the hard book, need to hard book, right?
Yes,
Word book.
workbook is a hard book. Kanji book also you need to have a hard book because in the
Okay.
fourth book you have to write. Rest of the CB book and reading book, now I leave it up to you, but I always prefer that physical copy is good
Yes.
because you are going to write JLPT in a physical copy. So
Yes.
always to have a physical copy. But
Okay.
it depends on person. There are nowadays it's a digital world. So there are people who are addicted with the Kindle and all that. So soft copy, if you are comfortable, no problem.
Okay.
The all instruction, we have a orientation. Once you sign up, the orientation is only for the signed up students. 1 day before our course start. And in that orientation, all the academy rules, regulations, policies, what is to be done in class, how to upload, how to download, each and every information will be provided to. Today, you get to know how the strategy of teaching. On orientation, you will get to know the policy, rules, regulations, and the course related all the things in that orientation day. That will be solely on that. And next day, we are going to start the class. So everyone will be very calm and cool and settled in the class. Okay, I guess so. Everybody is okay with all the demonstration.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
if you have any questions, definitely we are there. You can WhatsApp me and we are going to give you answer, no problem. But if you are keen about this course, I would want you to register as much as possible fast so that
Yes.
you can get
Yes.
your seat. And if you are preferring morning batch, we have 2 batches. One is a morning, Japan times 10:30. And second batch is a Japan time 8:30 p.m. Who are not
Yeah.
working professionals, they may go with the morning batch because that batch is very, very good for the homemakers who are after going kids to the school and husbands to the office. They are a little bit free and they can get a good concentration of mind. So don't prefer for the evening batch if you are a homemaker and if you are think that otherwise, yeah, it's your call as per your condition, but we have 2 batches.
Actually, ma'am, I'm working person, so I
No,
think
no.
it's
For working professional, absolutely 8:30 p.m. But I'm talking about the people who are at home. Like there are many ladies who are homemakers. So for them, morning batch is also available. That's what I want to do.
okay.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this course once again.
Yeah,
And
thank you, ma'am.
yes,
Thank
looking forward
you,
to
ma'am.
see you all at SJLA for near future. Maybe this time not, then next time definitely. But I'm sure we will live up to your mark and we will live up to your image. I mean, whatever you have thought of learning Japanese language.
Yeah.
We'll make sure each and every teacher is going to be put their best to the best student. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And
Yeah,
see
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thanks for your time, ma'am.
My pleasure.
Jai Matane.
Jai Mata Ne. Yes. Jai Mata Ne. Bye bye.